What was the text preview you saw on your partner's phone that led you to believe they were cheating? Y'all, I never thought I'd be experiencing something like this. James and I had been together for almost 5 years. We had joint finances, $40,000 saved for a house, and this stupid little tradition we called Sandwichly Sundays, where he'd always cut my sandwich into triangles because they taste better that way. He never argued, just smiled and cut it perfectly every time with the fancy Japanese knife I'd given him. 3 days ago, I was using his laptop to order his birthday gift, a vintage turntable for his new vinyl obsession. The irony isn't lost on me. A notification popped up from someone named Alex. The preview showed, "Can't wait to see you again tonight." My stomach dropped. James was supposed to be at his weekly basketball game with the guys. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. I clicked on the thread, and there it was. 3 months of conversations, pictures, hotel meetups, inside jokes that mirrored our own. She called him History Buff, my nickname for him since our 3rd date. The Alex in question wasn't the Alex from work I'd heard about, a supposed 45-year-old team lead, but Alexandria, a 26-year-old designer for marketing. The same department that collaborated with James on the project he got that performance bonus for in February. I literally threw up in the kitchen sink, the same kitchen where we slow danced last New Year's Eve while waiting for pasta water to boil. When he came home that night, sweaty from basketball, I smiled and asked how the game was. He described a 3-pointer in the final seconds, how his friend Devin had nearly sprained his ankle, a game that never happened. I nodded and passed him a beer, the craft IPA he'd become picky about lately, and excused myself to the bathroom, silently sobbing with the shower running to cover the sound. I didn't confront him, not that night, not the next day. Some primal instinct for self-preservation kicked in. Instead, I called my best friend Tara, and we went into investigation mode. What we found was worse than I imagined. Charges at restaurants I'd never been to, including that tapas place I'd been asking to try for months. Hotel bills from 6 different occasions. A $157 lingerie purchase 2 weeks before my birthday. I got a food processor because you've been saying you want to make more things from scratch. We developed a plan. I knew he was lying about going to his parents this weekend. I knew where he'd really be, and I knew exactly how I was going to handle it. I can't tell you what I did in this short video, but the full story is on the channel. Link below.